So kicking off of the theme for the day, I wonder if some of you, like me, came into today thinking, so what now? And here's the thing, I have an agenda. I want to enroll everyone in this room in an experiment, and I'm aiming for 100% participation. More on that in a minute. So what now? We've completed our year of Leadership Denver, and all of us achievers can check our achievement box. We have new knowledge, information, and data. We have a new network of friends forged in high ropes adventures, unforgettable bonfires, team projects, and about 9 different social media and communications platforms, except for you, JK. Knowledge, achievement, networking, these are all valuable things. Things leaders want and need, and for good reason. So what now? If you're like me, the search for the answer to that question, essentially what do I do now, often involves riding a Ferris wheel of delay while I gather information, weigh the pros and cons, argue with myself about what matters, question whether it's going to make a difference anyway, until I reach a quiet resignation that I don't know what to do. And I'll make it tomorrow Laura's problem to figure out. I'm Laura. In my current work as an executive coach, I meet a lot of leaders stuck on this same Ferris wheel cycle. We take our knowledge and we analyze, we ponder, and we debate until we're paralyzed by the options available in a world in which so much could be done. But lately, I've been hunting for an exit off that ride. As most of you know, at the end of last year, I intentionally disrupted my life by leaving my work as a corporate litigator. I didn't know what was next, but I knew I needed to do something to face the question, what now? That I had been avoiding in my constant pursuit of the next available achievement. Now that kind of leap is not what I'm here to promote. I am not recruiting you for the Great Resignation. But it did make me realize the power of movement in moments of overwhelm. So since that time, I've decided to run an experiment in my own life of avoiding the next analysis loop and instead turn new knowledge into action quickly with just one strong step. And you are listening to me right now as a result of this experiment. When Kate sent out her email looking for a class member to participate in graduation, I read it, and I knew I could weigh the opportunity, inspect it, hear it, run it by my friends, delay, until it's probably too late to respond anyway. Or I could see opportunity and take one strong step. So before I could wring my hands, I hit reply, threw my name in the hat, and here we are. Instead of overwhelm, step. Results TBD. But I did know this. If I took a step, because I did, something will happen. I believe we each dedicated our time and energy to this program in this year, not just to expand on our knowledge or our achievements or our network, but because we want something to happen. I heard it in your provoking questions, Daniel, in your desire for equity, in your persistent wrestling with complex topics, even in less than ideal circumstances, and we had some of those. But now, as we hold our accumulated knowledge in our hands, it feels impossibly heavy. At least it does to me. Water, housing, inequity, education, the economy, mental health. How do we lead? What do we do when we have so much information and so little clarity on solutions? I'll tell you what most people do. That's what I'm looking to do. jump back on that Ferris wheel, cycle through the analysis, throw my hands up in the air, move on. Maybe opportunity and insight will come knocking, and then we will know, and then we can gain ground. But my hypothesis about you and about us together is that we aren't here to do what we've always done. We know that what got us here won't get us there. My theory is that we showed up for a year of discomfort for the sake of growth in ourselves and in our city, and we're not done yet. So here comes the invitation into my experiment. I invite you right now to scroll through the LD days in your mind. The topics, the experiences, the speakers, your classmates. What leaders grabbed your attention? What information broke your heart? Which ideas made your heart beat faster? Who in this room is up to something that you want to be a part of? And here's the important part. What's one strong step toward whatever came into your mind right now? Notice I'm not asking anyone to leap between buildings. That might take more analysis. This isn't a request for superhuman strength. I also didn't say one small step for a reason. Steps, unless you are Jim or Greg, are inherently small. So know it's small. And make it intentional. A simple decision that just takes something like courage. Maybe your step is to request a partnership between your company and an organization on the front lines of the issue that popped in your mind right now. Maybe it's to write and submit a persuasive article for publication. Maybe it's a commitment to a day of service. Maybe to Amanda. Maybe to Cole and what they're up to in the city. Maybe it's a step in your mayor's project. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's taking a leader that needs encouragement out for lunch. Maybe you are that leader. And what your strong step is a bold request to this group for more help and more hands, more funds. Let's not overthink it. Let's resist the temptation to live in the land of unused knowledge. The point isn't the grand solution, the point is a habit of movement. What now? Strong step. What now? Strong step. As leaders, our steps generate more steps. I'm going to say something controversial. Who cares about being the best LD class? What does that even mean? What if we were the class that took 60 strong steps forward in our city?
Woo.
What does that mean?
Come on!
If you are committed to participating in this experiment, I'd love to hear your step. I'd love it for us to share them with each other on 1 or 9 of our social media platforms. I'd love to encourage you, brainstorm with you. You have led me and called me forward in this year. Let's keep going. I promise you this. Something will happen. Thank you. Let's go. Who wants wine? Laura, thank you.